Oh, I just breastfeed him. Papatulugin ko siya. See you at 8 a.m. Ganyan.
Oo, tapos do ako ng work ko.
Yes.
Busy ako. Ganon.
Magluluto ako. Ganyan. Oh, I'm gonna get my nails done. Ganon.
Oo.
Good.
But the
reality is...
Mars, I feel so bad for you.
We all know na mas masarap ang chikahan kapag may kasamang kainan. We're definitely not going to waste any ingredients, but we can't promise not to spill some tea. Here on Cam Cook With Me. Hey everyone! Welcome to Cam Cook With Me. And for today's episode, I will be joined by a young wife, a young mom, and someone who has been inspiring a lot of youth today through her podcast. And I'm pretty sure na marami din akong matututunan sa kanya. So please welcome my Mars, Joyce Pring Trevino. Hey Mars!
Fist bump, fist bump, fist
Yes.
bump.
Yeah.
How are you, Mars?
Good. Very excited to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Oo nga, dahil sabi mo nga kanina na paalis kita ng bahay mo.
Nakalabas ako ng lungga ko today for this.
So hindi ka talaga masyadong umaalis?
Halos hindi talaga. I can count in one hand the amount of times I leave the house in a month.
Oh, wow.
As in ganung levels. May studio na ako sa bahay, hindi na ako lumalabas. Yeah.
Pero how was that for you? Hindi mo naman namimiss lumabas to be around people or mas okay yun sa'yo?
Mars, hindi ko talaga namimiss.
Talaga? You'd prefer to be home talaga?
I think right now sa season of life ko, because Eliam is so small pa,
Yes.
sobrang na-enjoy ko na, I'm just at home, I get to take care of him, and then I still get to work every so often. Siguro mag-e-events ako or mag-shoot ako outside of the house mga twice a month.
Okay.
Max, that's it. And then the rest, I would say...
Pag sobra na doon, medyo ano ka na?
Oo,
Bothered
na
ka?
ako. Sobra. As in, dadalhin ko na si Liam. Today, munti ako na siyang dalhin. Pero sabi ko, wag na. Kasi hindi niya ako papayagan mag-work. So,
Oh, sobrang cute ng anak mo, Mars.
Thank you,
Nakakagigil
Mars.
siya. And sabi mo sa akin na purely breastfed pa rin siya hanggang ngayon.
yes, hanggang ngayon.
And how long do you plan to breastfeed?
As long as I can and as long as he
Talaga?
wants to. I don't know, I tried to wean him at night and I tried to offer him different kinds of milk. Kasi sabi
Okay.
ng pedia niya, pwede na daw. Ayaw niya talaga. Siguro kasi he's so used to my breast milk
Yes.
na when I let him try it, he wouldn't take it. He wouldn't take it from the bottle, he wouldn't take it from a straw.
Talagang direct.
Oo. So, direct na I would just breastfeed him. So, hindi talaga.
Pero Mars, that's a blessing. Dahil ang daming gustong-gustong mag-breastfeed. Pero syempre, iba din yung naging struggles nila. Diba?
Alam mo, nag-struggle ako Nung first few weeks of breastfeeding, wala talaga ako halos milk. As in, I was crying to God about it. And then, after ng halos wala, bigla namang sobrang dami. So, nagka-mastitis ako.
Oh.
So, as in,
Yung pag-iyak mo daw kay Lord, sobrang, gusto mo ng gatas, eto.
That's it. Oh my gosh, hindi ko talaga kinaya. Pero, I had to hold on because I really wanted to breastfeed. I was so close to giving up. So, I praise God that I did it.
Yes.
Yeah.
At saka Mars, para sa akin, isa yan sa napakagandang regalo ng motherhood. Like ako, I remember na Mars, every time na win ko sila, ako yung umiiyak. Yung grabe yung breakdown ko na, hindi na sila dadede ever again, di ba? Pero, so eto na Mars, before we proceed with our chika,
Yes.
syempre, let's cook something. Teka, simple lang yung gagawin nating dish today kasi feeling ko bagay na bagay to dahil isa kang busy mom na kahit nasa bahay ka lang, syempre you want to save your time preparing meals for your family. So this is a salmon rice na gagawin natin siyang parang, actually wala tong title more of like a fried rice with salmon. Meron tayo ditong nori, meron tayong kimchi, and then we also have a salmon. Siyempre itong salmon natin bagong luto. But this dish is for someone na meron silang salmon pero may tira. Siyempre we have garlic, of course her cooking oil, And then meron tayong pampalasa. Ito actually in-add ko lang to Mars.
Ano
It's
yan,
yung
Mars?
Korean barbecue marinade. Kasi feeling ko para mas medyo manamis-namis yung kanin natin. Of course, an egg. Gochujang. Ano ba sabihin,
Gochujang?
Mars? Oo, yun.
Gochujang?
Para siyang, it has
Taste?
na medyo maanghang. And of course, soy sauce and a day-old rice. So talagang ano to,
For leftovers.
social na tira.
Social na leftovers talaga.
Social na leftovers. So sige, let's start with just, syempre, our oil. Konting-konti lang.
Gusto ko yan, Mars. Alam mo si Liam, binibigyan ko palagi ng salmon. Tapos pag nahuhulog, kinakain ko. Kasi
Sayang, Mars. Tsaka yung wala pang 5 minutes or technically 5 seconds,
Yes,
di ba?
exactly.
Totoo. Alam mo, as a mom ka talaga dyan, Mars. Pag nanay, ayaw natin ng may nasasayang, lalo na pag mahal, di ba?
Tsaka ang maganda yan kasi has a lot of nutrition. Diba?
Yes, that's true, Mars. Totoo yan. Ang salmon, tsaka hindi mo kailangang lutuin ng matagal. Like ako, I prefer cooking more of like fish rather than meat.
Yeah, because it's so easy.
Yes, Mars. Grabe kayang pakuluan yung mga ganyan. So, and then after this, and then we'll put the rice.
Pero ang beauty ng fried rice kasi kahit anong pagkakasunod-sunod.
Oo, Mars.
siya, diba?
You can never go wrong with a fried rice. Ikaw nagluluto ka.
I used to cook a lot, especially nung sa condo lang kami ni Wanch.
Okay.
Pero ngayon halos sobrang minsan na lang. Pag may request na lang si Wancho or pag may special occasion.
So, what's your specialty, Mars? Ano yung most requested ni Wancha sa'yo?
Funnily enough, sinigang na salmon.
Talaga? Wait, salmon head? Salmon belly?
Salmon belly. So what I
Okay.
would do is pina-fry ko muna yung salmon belly
Okay.
para crispy siya before I make it into sinigang.
Ooh.
So kaya siya masarap kasi fried na siya. Medyo crispy yung salmon skin and
Okay.
belly and then I make it into sinigang.
So, after frying it, ihahalo mo pa siya sa soup?
Nahalo ko
Talaga,
pa siya
Mars?
sa-
Hindi siya madudurog?
Hindi siya madudurog.
So, Mars, can you help me with the egg?
Alright, lagyan natin dito.
Yes. Gawa tayo ng bilog dyan.
Ang taray mo.
Diba? So, after nyan, syempre halo-halo din natin. Ganun din. So, Mars, you've been married for how many years?
Almost 3 years.
Ang bilis, Mars,
Yeah.
kasi naalala ko, nung isa sa mga posts mo dati, alam mo naman, Mars, nung pandemya, tayo lang nagkikita
Social
sa
media
social
lang.
media. Update ng life, na parang right after you got married, na-lockdown agad.
Yeah.
Like, how many months pa lang kayong kasal?
Oh my goodness. Grabe. So we got married February.
Okay.
Tapos
Of
lockdown
2020?
na. Yeah. Of
Oh,
2020.
wow.
And then March, lockdown na. So, nakapag-honeymoon lang kami sa Palawan. Tapos lockdown na kami sa condo. Bawal kami lumabas. As in, yun yung time na no one had any idea kung ano yung nangyayari.
Exactly, Mars. Oo, parang gano'n ba to katagal? Diba? We were clueless. I remember being so scared, Mars. During the
Pero naalala mo
lockdown.
na yung first few weeks, nung na-cancel yung work, wow, meron akong 3-week break. Ang sarap naman
ay,
nito.
bakasyon. Dami kong mapapanood na K-drama.
Yes,
yun
yun
yung
mga isang buwan na, teka lang. Parang hindi na yung maganda. Wala na akong
Hindi na
trabaho.
nakakatuwa. Totoo, Mars. Okay, and how did that help your marriage? Or parang, ano yung nangyari sa inyong dalawa? Like, syempre, Mars, being just magjowa, syempre, talagang honeymoon stage yon.
Grabe,
Pero pag
significant.
mag-asawa na kayo, Mars, 24/7, nagkikita kayo, nakikita mo lahat ng flaws ng partner mo. How did you deal with that?
Just thinking about it now, para akong post-traumatic. Nagpa-flashback sa akin. Because, I mean, the setup is, we only were together for 7 months before we got married.
Grabe!
Imagine, and we had never lived in, never kami
Yes.
nag-share ng bahay, nothing.
So you have no clue how he is at home.
No clue. Nag-counseling kami end of 2020.
Because Mars, for the reason of what? Like,
Because-
saan kayo nag-struggle? So wait, Mars, lagyan na natin yung
Ayan.
salmon natin na, kunyari, tira.
Okay, so cook na kasi yung salmon, tira kasi siya, so
Yes.
pwedeng last.
Correct.
Okay.
So there, let's put that.
It's just more of the communication. It was really hard to communicate because we were newlyweds.
Okay, yes.
And at the same time, ang hirap to deal with the uncertainty of the pandemic.
Right.
You know, it was a lot kasi parang, okay, we didn't know if we still had work to come back to kasi stop lahat ng taping, na-cancel yung show niya dapat.
Mars.
Wala kaming unang hirit, no nothing. And we were newlyweds. We had no...
Mars, nagsisimula pa lang yung buhay nyo. You have so much hopes and dreams and planning, of course.
Super. As in, when 2020 came in, we openly talk about going into counseling. Kasi we don't want people to see counseling as a bad thing.
Yun nga yung gusto ko sabihin, Mars. Kasi ang daming mga tao pa rin hanggang ngayon na iniisip nila na pag nagpa-counseling ka, parang nakakahiya. Diba? Kasi ibig sabihin nun, may problema kayong mag-asawa na hindi nyo ma-deal on your own, that you need somebody else to step in. Which is really the reality of it. And walang nakakahiya dun kasi if you need help, then you should ask help from the right people.
Yes, definitely. Kasi, anong gagawin namin, di ba? Magtataas kami ng pride na hindi tayo magka-counseling kasi nakakahiya.
Oo, laban natin to. Oo, Mars.
Are we gonna work out for our marriage? And just be humble enough to say na, we need help. We don't know how to navigate this new season of life. Because we've never been here.
Yes.
We've never been married before. We've never lived with someone before. And this is all difficult. So we did, and it really helped us, and I praise God for that kasi may mga tao kasing ayaw ng counseling, di ba? So ayun, parang after that, we went through counseling, our marriage improved so much, we communicate so much better. Obviously, any married couple naman alam na meron pa din mga improvements na kailangan gawin. Pero we decided na we wanted to try na, tapos parang ako, sige, let's try. Siguro naman mga ilang months pa bago ka mabuntis.
Hindi naman siguro to agad-agad.
Oh, we have time to prepare for it. 2021, I'm sure buntis na ako. Girl, buntis ako after a few weeks.
Like first try, Mars?
First try.
Grabe, what a blessing!
We started trying, I think, September or October.
Okay.
And then I found out I was 5 weeks pregnant ng November.
Oh, so one try lang, Mars. That's good!
Yeah.
Alam mo, minsan yan yung nakakatawa, kahit sa mga kaibigan ko na nabubuntis ng ganun, Mars, yung parang gulat na gulat sila. Akala namin mahirap, pero hindi pala.
Yeah.
So anyway, Mars, let me just add a little bit of kimchi. Gusto mo ba maanghang?
I love kimchi.
Okay,
Go.
let's go for it. Tsaka, sige, half muna.
Technically, Mars, gulay yan.
So how are you as a mom? Ano yung learnings mo dun sa isang taon na inaalagaan mo si Liam, Mars?
Well, moms are superheroes. Yun yung first thing na
Na-realize mo?
na-realize ko talaga. You're a mom and now I'm a mom. I feel like we're part of a super secret social club na walang may alam na superheroes tayo, kundi tayo-tayo lang.
Totoo yan, Mars.
Kasi sobrang unique ng experience as a mom to moms.
Totoo.
And tayo lang yung nakakaintindi na, grabe Mars, na nakakapagod. Like, people can say that na I'm sure pagod ka as a mom, pero hindi nila alam yung depth of it.
Yung emotions na parang ganun, Mars.
Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, exhausting siya. I mean, it's
Mars.
beautiful, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Pero yung level of difficulty ng motherhood, it's ibang level.
Oo, Mars.
Ibang level.
Yes. At tama yung sinabi mo na tayo lang din yung makakaintindi.
Diba?
Oo.
Parang people can say na, oo, hindi gets ko talaga, nakikita ko. When Wansha says that, I love that he tries to empathize.
Yes.
But like,
You don't even see the half of it.
Exactly.
Diba? So now I'm adding a bit of the Korean barbecue sauce, Mars. Kasi para medyo manamis naman our kanin. So that's just tansya-tansya. Ano, Mars, yung mga na-discover mo na kaya mo palang gawin
Yun,
since you became a mom?
Kaya ko mag-run on maybe like 30 minutes, sporadic sleep for one night. Tawa ka kasi alam mo yan.
Oo, Mars, yung minsan hilo-hilo ka pa pero nilalaban mo na lang. Tapos yung ang init ng mga mata mo.
Yes,
Alam mo,
like
parang
na-throb yung ulo mo.
Yeah.
Ganon. Tapos, honestly, all jokes aside, the most beautiful thing that I've realized is how dependent we are on God's grace for everything, most especially motherhood. Because I am not a patient person, I am not a gracious person, I'm not even the most loving person or gentle person. But I feel like I'm becoming more and more that by God's grace through motherhood.
So masasabi mo, Mars, na nung single ka, hindi mo ma-imagine na ito yung buhay mo ngayon?
Hindi talaga. As in, I've always wanted to be a mom, don't get me wrong. Pero I had this idea of motherhood na oh, I just breastfeed him. Papatulugin ko siya. See you at 8 a.m. Ganyan.
Oo, tapos do ako ng work ko, busy-busy ako, ganon.
Magluluto ako, ganyan. Oh, I'm gonna get my nails done, ganon.
Oo.
Girl,
But the
reality is...
Mars, I feel so bad for you. Kung yan yung thinking mo ng motherhood, kasi siguro nung na-realize mo na hindi, yung parang, anyari?
Hindi mo na ako makashower.
Diba?
Sa gabi na ako nakaka-shower. Wait lang.
Tapos yung pag hindi ka pa naligo, yung asawa mo yung
Hindi ka pa ba maliligo?
yung gusto mong sakalin na. Paano?
Yeah.
Na-experience mo na ba ngayon, Mars, yung hindi ka makabanyo?
Oh, ngayon kasi it's super clingy na ni Eliam.
Yes, at naglalakad na, nasusundan ka na niyan, Mars.
Yes, as in nagwawala talaga siya. Minsan I would joke with him, I'm like, Bud, aren't you tired of Mama? You're with me 24/7. I literally sleep beside you. You nurse from me every hour almost.
Yeah.
My face? Don't you want to go with
Mars.
Dad? Ayaw talaga.
I think that's the beauty of motherhood.
Yes, exactly.
Never silang magsasawa. So, nilagay na natin, Mars, yung gochujang.
Gochujang?
Gochujang.
Gochujang.
Oo, basta sounds like that.
Yes.
Okay, guys? Medyo maanghang to. So, lagyan na natin yan for more power. Dati, Mars, ako, when I had Nala, parang yun kasi yung talagang for me. Like, syempre, when I had Nathan, I was young, Mars. Pero nung sinala na, parang feeling ko na, wow, finally, ito, napaghandaan ko na talaga. So, gusto ko, Mars, matagal sana bago sundan. But then, nasundan siya agad. So, Mars, iyak-iyak pa ako noon. Lungkot-lungkot pa ako na parang I won't have time na for my baby girl kasi syempre magbubuntis ako, lalalala, drama-drama. Diba? Drama ng mga nanay, Mars. And now I realize na buti na lang. Kasi, Mars, BFF sila. Tapos yung kung dati, parang feeling ko yung kailangan, I'm always there to keep Nala entertained, para may kausap siya, may kalaro siya. Sinulan na yung ganun niya ngayon.
Cute.
So it's nice to see them grow, Mars. And you know what? Kung kaya pa, kaso hindi na talaga. Gusto ko pa sana ng more, pero parang hindi na lang din. So this is soy sauce, Mars.
Pag may
Just a
work,
little.
we usually ask his parents, his mom,
Okay.
Mommy, Patty. Hi, Mommy.
Oo,
Especially.
alam mo, they're God's gifts talaga.
Yeah.
Parents, grandparents, tas Mars, sobrang excited pa yan kapag niyayaya
Sila
mo.
pa yung may gusto talaga. As in, sobrang gusto talaga nila. And even my sister-in-law, si Pia, we would ask them to help. Kasi we were saying,
Okay.
you know, we'd much rather Eliam develop a relationship with them, diba?
Okay.
If we're working, than with anybody else.
Right.
Pero
Oo
syempre, may
naman.
angels kami sa bahay to help us with the stuff, to prepare for his stuff. Ganyan.
Yes.
Pero yung talagang alaga, ako lang, si Juancho, tsaka yung family niya.
Minsan kasi parang kapag nagjo-juggle ka na ang dami nangyayari, you're like parang you tend to complain.
Yeah.
Na parang ako pa ba to? Ako na nga nagganito? Ako pa ba gagawa nito? Di ba? But at the end of the day, buti nga kaya mo eh.
Yeah.
It's just really about how you take things and how you appreciate it instead of complaining about a lot of things.
Yeah. I remember I read something, tapos mom din siya, and she said
Okay.
na, let's stop saying that I have to. I have to cook for my family,
Yes.
I have to do this, I have to do that. Say, I get to. I get to cook for my family, I get to take care of them, and then I get to work on the side, diba? So yung change of wording and perspective na yun, it helps you realize that you don't have to do this, you get to do these things, and that's a privilege.
And that's a blessing.
Yeah,
Dahil
exactly.
hindi lahat kayang gawin yun or meron silang opportunity to be able to do that.
Yeah.
That's so nice, Mars.
Ganda,
I
no?
will use that.
Yeah.
I will never use the word have anymore. Kasi totoo, kapag sinasabi mo kasi na, kailangan ko tong gawin eh. But to be honest, hindi mo naman talaga kailangan gawin yun. Pwede mo namang ipagbabukas yun eh. Gusto mo lang gawin.
Exactly.
And parang somehow, pag ganun yung ugali mo, you tend to put the blame on other people around you when it's not really their fault, di ba? Na-excite ako dun sa nori, Mars. Kasi first time ko lang tong tinry. So anyway, this is our salmon fried rice. O, di ba? So, Mars, tikman muna natin.
Okay, let's try it.
So, pwede natin siyang i-wrap.
I-wrap natin siya, no? Kukuha ko
Yes.
ng konting my rice at konting may salmon.
Oo, para siyang sushi bake.
Yes!
Let's try it. I'm so excited.
Okay, let's see. Galing mo ito.
Sarap. Hindi na nakapagsalita. Chamba to, Mars, ha?
Ang sarap. It's really good. The salmon is so good. At saka meron siyang spicy level.
Because of the
Good.
paste that we did. And the kimchi, Mars.
And the kimchi. Yeah. At
Tsaka-
sobrang nagko-complement yung lasa ng ginawa mong fried rice, Mars, with the nori.
Importanteng factor yung nori. Don't miss that out. Guys, sobrang dali nito.
fairness.
Promise i-include ko yung recipe nito dun sa description box below. Para magaya nyo din. Siyempre, that's the point, di ba? Ayaw natin, at saka Mars, sa dami ng mga recipes na naka-video na nakikita natin sa social media, parang sabi ko nga dun sa kakilala ko na lahat tayo ngayon, meron tayong kapasidad matutunan yung iba't ibang klaseng bagay. Kung hindi ka pa natututo, ikaw na yung may problema, Mars.
Yeah. Readily available na lahat ng information eh. I mean, YouTube University, everything.
Yeah, Mars.
Even with motherhood, how to breastfeed, how to clean the bottles and everything. Lahat.
So kapag meron ka pang hindi kaya, aba, ibig sabihin nun, ikaw na yung may pagkukulang somehow. So Mars, wait, going back to our chika, nag-travel ka to Europe. Ang saya, Mars.
Yes.
And you brought Eliam with you. So how did you do it?
Oh my gosh. We did parang halos 24 hours travel going to Spain yung
Okay.
on the way. And then we stayed in here for a month. So, ang tagal. Ang tagal talaga. And we did siguro 5 countries
Okay.
and mga 9 cities. Grabe. Sobrang kinakabahan ako. But what I found out, and from my experience, mas madali na mas maliit pa si Liam. Like, when he's
Yes.
younger, it's so much easier. Because he's like a potted plant, you know?
Right.
You just take care of him.
You just feed him, tas nagbe-breastfeed ka pa.
Yeah.
Mars, ang laking bongga nun. You don't have to bring bottles.
Super.
You don't need to wash it. Pag maging fuzzy siya, just and
Yes.
he's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yun yung number one thing that really helped us because I was breastfeeding. So anytime that he was feeling discomfort or gutom siya, hindi kami nahirapan because I would just breastfeed him. So that was the most important thing.
It looks like you and Wancho, meron kayong, malapit kayo kay God. So how does that help you with your marriage?
It's the most important thing in our marriage, really. I think marriage is so beautiful, but at the same time, it's the most challenging thing anybody could ever get into kasi you really have to sacrifice for your partner.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people will...
Yes! Diba, Mars?
Yes, super.
And minsan mapapawaling ka na lang kapag naisip mo yung mga sakripisyo
Super.
na kailangan mong gawin.
Yeah, as in, kung ano yung ginawa ni Christ, yung denying himself of that comfort, of that, what he deserves, really,
Right.
which is he's our king. We do that obviously in a much smaller scale every day with our partners. You deny yourself of the comfort of staying who you are. Because sometimes you have to change and grow and adapt and adjust to your partner. You have to sacrifice. You have to think about your partner a lot. So, sa amin, it's the most important thing. We're very close to our church family. You know, we have our mentors. Yun nga, we go to counseling still. And andun kami sa constant position and posture of humility.
Yes.
Because we know that we made a covenant with God. Na it's not just dependent on our feelings about each
Right.
other. Because sometimes, honestly, we hate each other. Because
Oo, Mars. At saka, ang pakiramdam, it's fleeting. Like, ngayon, pwedeng, yung pakiramdam mo, parang you're so happy, you're so in love, but the next minute, you can be so upset. And imagine kung yung pakikitungo mo dun sa partner mo is based on your feelings.
yeah.
Kagulo yun, Mars.
Yeah, exactly. As in, gusto ko nga yung term na I won't always like you, but I will always love you.
Yeah.
Because what does love mean, diba? It means really sacrificing your feelings sometimes to make sure that you show that you love this person, that you
Right.
respect this person.
Hearing all this from you, na syempre you're just 3 years pa lang kayong mag-asawa, and kung ganito kaganda yung pagsasama, then it would be wonderful to encourage more people na marriage can be very beautiful. Kasi Mars, syempre nakakalungkot na at the other side of the happy marriage that we know, meron ding mga naghihiwalay,
Yes.
nauuwi sa lungkot, ganyan. But challenges ng marriage, inevitable naman na wala tayong pagdadaanan, Mars. Lahat naman tayo.
Yeah.
What if it's God-centered? And if it's siguro, para sa akin, it's always yung pagiging selfless.
Yeah.
Yun talaga yung parang napakalaking factor. Kasi Mars, later on ko na lang na-realize kung gaano ko pala pinaprioritize yung sarili ko. Like before, di ba, pag nag-aaway kayo, laging, pero ito ang gusto ko, ito yung sinabi ko, hindi mo to ginagawa para sa akin. So parang, if you hear yourself, you're only talking about what you want. It's just always about what will satisfy you, what will complete you, what will make you feel loved.
Yeah.
But if you turn that around, Mars, tas ibinigay mo yan sa kanya, yung balik dun, Mars, doble pa.
Sobra.
Na parang, kahit ako yun yung na-figure out ko, na parang, dati, hirap na hirap ako mag-submit. So, nung nag-submit naman ako, tas umuon naman ako sa mga gusto niya, biglang, Love, what do you think? What do you think of this? What do you want to do? Is this ganun-ganun? So
Nag-fall into place.
So that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
And you just have to trust Mars and just boldly take that step of not thinking of yourself.
Yeah, that's perfect what you said. Kasi dun yung starting point eh. If you trust God first and foremost, and you love God first and foremost, tsaka lang magsispill yun sa marriage mo. Kasi our spouse can't make us happy, our spouse can't satisfy us, our spouse can't give us what we want. Because what we want is a perfect kind of love. Yun talaga yung longing ng every person, diba?
That's right.
And so if that isn't satisfied first, it'll be hard for us to deny ourselves. So the only time that you can deny yourself is once you've already felt that perfect love from God.
Yes. Who is the only one who can give you that?
Yes, who's the only one
No
who can give
human
you that.
being can give you that. Not even your kids, Mars. Not even your parents,
Yeah,
diba?
Exactly. So unless mag-umpisa ka dun sa starting point na yun, we can't even talk about submission or loving your wife as Christ loved the church. It has to start with that first.
Right.
Yeah.
Mars, okay, adulting with Joyce Pring. Grabe the topics that you talk about. Like, it's so practical, sobrang lalim, to a point na minsan parang, okay, malalim siya in such a way na parang sometimes hindi ito na pag-uusapan, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero you tackle things like that. And it's so wonderful, Mars, kasi kahit ako, ang dami kong natututunan from you. And ang galing mo kasi, isa ka ata sa mga nagsimula ng podcast dito sa atin. Nung pasikat pa lang siya, Mars, di ba? You were like, I'm already there.
Yeah.
So Mars, where do you get the inspiration to continue inspiring other people as well with the topics that you talk about there?
Wow, amazing. Thank you for that. That really means a lot to me. When I started the podcast, I didn't think it would grow into what it is today. As in, never ko siyang inisip na, I want to be known for this. I was literally just trying to do something purposeful with my time. And I was going through a lot. I was 25 when I started the podcast.
Bata, Mars.
Yeah, I'm 29 now. I'm turning 30 next year.
You're so young! Sarap!
Hindi ko na-feel yung young, pero thank you.
But because you're so mature for your age, Mars.
Oh
you
my
are.
gosh, thank God. Yeah, so ayun, parang it's more of I ask myself, what are the things that I need to be talked about in my life? Diba? Ano ba yung mga issues na tinatakal ko din personally? And ano yung sa tingin ko mga issues na pinagdadaanan ng mga
iba.
other young people or even people in relationships? Because I think we don't have a lot of that in the Philippines. Diba? Wala masyado yung self-improvement na topic in the Philippines.
Na real talk, Mars, ha?
Oo,
Hindi
na
yung parang,
honest.
gusto mo lang marinig yung mga gusto mong pakinggan. Pero ito, yung talagang tatamaan ka na, shucks, ako yun. Parang ako yun oo.
Yeah. So yun, inisip lang namin. And we would always ask our listeners also kung ano yung mga gusto nila, anong kailangan nila ng tulong with. That's why we get that. And honestly, my inspiration, as cliche as it sounds, is I just want to maximize whatever God has given me to help other people. Because what's the point, diba? Parang, I've tried the whole go and look for something that will make me happy. It doesn't really make me happy. What gives me fulfillment is knowing that I'm glorifying God with the work that I do. And as a Christian, alam ko na yun yung calling ko.
Yes.
To glorify God in all that I do, in my role as a wife, as a mom, and even in my work. So, naisip ko yun yung perfect way. Kasi that's what I do. I communicate to people and then I'm interested in
At saka
that.
that's your gift. Diba, Mars?
Yeah.
You'll know what your gift is if it's something that sobrang mong na-enjoy gawin and it just comes naturally. Na hindi mo masyadong in-effortan. Well, syempre, effortan mo na lang along the way. But it's just so natural na it just flows through you.
Super. Yeah.
Thank Thank you, Mars!
Thanks,
Thank you for doing this with me.
Mars.
Sobra ako nag-enjoy. Actually, nabitin pa ako sa chikahan natin.
Luto pa tayo. Ano pa?
Oo nga eh. Next dish na tayo.
Next dish na tayo.
So thank you so much, Mars, for doing this with me. So do you have anything to promote or share your socials? I know, alam na din nila yon. But of course, Adulting with Joyce Pring, na alam ko, you also have a YouTube channel, Mars.
Yes, I do. Make the right choice. Nakikita nila yan, yung mga travel videos namin and everything. But I just want to say, I'm so happy that you're in the YouTube and online space. Oh my goodness, aren't we all excited?
Thank you, Mars.
That you're here, and I think you're doing such an amazing job, obviously, and I'm glad that we get to see it now on this space. So
Thank you,
thank you for
Mars.
having me.
Thank you. So there you go, guys. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Cam Cook with Me. See you again next time. Hi, everyone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos of Cam Cook with Me.